Hello, welcome to part two of this week's tarot card reading. Um, I've gotten through, we're doing two sets of the a 5 card spread, one with the cat tarot, which you can find in part one, and I'm uh, a little more than halfway done with the second set of the crow tarot 5 card spread. Uh, we were just discussing the obstacle, which is the Four of Cups today. Um, and I seem to have lost a little frog in my throat, which is a good thing. Um, One second. Okay. So sorry about that. I had to fix my necklace. My little chain was stuck on the clasp. Anyway. So I don't remember my exact last sentence, so I'll just try to pick up on it. Um, a lot of observation, I think, is as far as being hardworking and in the Fool card here, reverse Nine of Cups in the Fool card, and being respectful of ourselves and the world around us. I think this obstacle today, being the Four of Cups, can be observing emotions, um, but maybe not observing in a blank slate type of way. Maybe observing emotions, feelings, and dreams, maybe of ourselves, maybe of others, um, through the lens of our own emotions and feelings and stuff like that. Uh, so, yeah. Our advice and solution today is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is great. The Nine of Wands says to keep going. This little crow has accomplished so much, collecting these 8 wands, and now he has this 9th wand. So this Nine of Wands is a recognition of the hard work that has been done, but also encouraging to finish the work, basically. It's a motivational card. You see these little feathers here, which you also see in the Fool card, and I don't think really any other card other than that. So as far as our new journey, our full of faith and um, new quote unquote new experiences in the world, it's gonna go great. And as far as this Nine of Wands being the advice and solution, um, uh, if you feel like I guess tired or um, a little bit not optimistic, this Nine of Wands says you're doing a really great job, and asks you to continue your work to the end. So I think that's very interesting. It's paired with this reversed Ace of Cups here. Um, so there might have been a sort of unraveling. I don't know. So yeah, let's see what our future outcome is. Oh, the reversed Hierophant. This is a really great card. I love this card. I love the High Priestess and the Hierophant cards. Um, I would say that I probably like them even more than the Empress and Emperor card. In the Major Arcana deck, it's the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, and then the Hierophant. Oh, sorry, the Hierophant is 5. The High Priestess is the number 2. The Hierophant is extremely in tune with psychology. The Empress, or not the Empress, the High Priestess is too, but I think in a very different way. Um, I think they both have their, um, uh, I guess, quirks about them. They The High Priestess is a bit about mystery and surprise, and the Hierophant is not. The Hierophant is about tradition, structure, foundation, predictability, um, especially with psychology. If there's an experience, they say it's hard to predict, how people react, and we're supposed to be respectful. I guess, for example, grieving. Um, there's not one way to grieve. I think is a term we've probably all heard of. Um, but the Hierophant is here to um, understand the psychology and all the ways in which that can manifest. And again, not just with grieving, that's just an example, but this Hierophant card is about tradition, structure, conventional, and very connected, maybe to a church, but more of a kind of an institution, a system, is the Hierophant's job. And the reverse Hierophant, which we have today, is a bit of thinking outside the box. So the upright Hierophant and the reverse Hierophant are not bad. And as far as holding grudges, we're definitely going to address whatever issues are going on there. I think that's definitely what this Hierophant card represents here for a future outcome. So it looks like these are really good summaries of our parallel 5-card spreads we have today. We have our true north, which is really great, and it seems that there's a bit of injustice and unfairness. And my guess, to put it simply, it's really involved. There's a lot of parts and moving parts, and so if something seems extremely unfair, and there should be something done about that. And it's frustrating and infuriating, maybe, that things are like this. It might be a status quo, or an opportunity maybe given to somebody who's not deserving of that opportunity. And it represents, I guess, a little bit more of there's a lot of issues going on there, but we're going to have a focus of the Ace of Cups, specifically the reversed Ace of Cups, purity of emotions and feelings and dreams, and love seems to be the cornerstone of the solution of how that problem should be addressed and how that problem is being addressed. And in the future and outcome, obviously, it's going to be very beneficial to us who are respectful of ourselves and the world around us, and not very beneficial for people who are disrespectful for the sake of being disrespectful. So yeah, basically, um, so if this is the Hierophant, so if you may think that there might be something that's hidden, and it might be crucial kind of evidence or discovery or information that should be uh, known and uh, calculated in whatever the outcome should be. Um, I think is going to be addressed here. Um, Sometimes we hide things with adolescence, um, and that can manifest in very different ways. Um, but I think the true emotions of things are going to be shown. Um, and and utilized. Um, this King of Swords is about transformation and growth, which is air, intellect, and logic. And we have here a lot of cups and wands, water and fire, which is very interesting um, as far as work goes. Um, so yeah, I guess I'll just show y'all the cards. I think I got my paint set over there. So yeah, here's our basic cards here, and then we have past, present, advice, or obstacle, advice, and future. And I guess I'll go ahead and draw something real quick. Let's see what we got going on here. So yeah, a lot of masculine energy. There might be maybe as far as like the reverse judgment and the Hierophant goes, there might be somebody who does something disrespectful, whether it's their career, their personality, or whatever. Um, and a way they cope with that is by punishing themselves in a very hidden kind of manner. They say, I was disrespectful, and this was the punishment for that. And so I have just as much right to be here as anybody else. And I would say these cards are saying that it's probably not that person's decision to decide that punishment, and that punishment is probably misplaced at best, to put it lightly. But yeah, this reversed page of wands and this four of cups underneath the judgment and the 10 of swords here is how I get that conclusion. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I just drew like a little butterfly on top of the eyes there. And so she's wearing a bit of the lotus pond here in the Ace of Cups. She's got the lotus flower and the lily pads there. For her attire, okay, so I have the feather up top and something heavy on the bottom. there's a lot of elevation and stuff like that. So if you're stuck in this kind of, for lack of a better word, adolescence, um, you're going to be weighted down if you can't elevate yourself emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually from this type of adolescence attitude. Then you're going to be weighed down and stuck in the pyramid, so to speak. And this light as a feather um, state of being is not going to be for you. Okay, and I think that's my drawing today. Okay, so I just drew little stars in her hair, and what is my heart-end star next to the little Ace of Cups there. So yeah, that's today's drawing. All right. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. What do you think? If you have any questions, comments, concerns, input, feel free to share and let us know. And if you don't want to share, obviously, um, I'm not asking you that question if you don't want to share. But if you kind of do want to share, then I guess I'm asking you that question. Anyway, so yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope this tarot card video was helpful. Video and drawing, reading and drawing here. And yeah, feel free to discuss and all that. And as usual, I can't wait to see what y'all's discussions are, y'all's input and feedback is. So yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all in the next tarot card reading, which as always I look forward to.